The purpose of this video is to help you find the area of the blue shaded region. So out of all the things on the screen, we're talking about that picture right there in the red rectangle. And you can see that we have a blue rectangle in the picture, but someone has cut four circles out of the rectangle. We want to know not the area of the entire rectangle, but the area of the region that remains after the four circles have been cut out. In order to do this problem, we will have to use the area of a circle formula, which is right here, and the area of a rectangle formula, which is right here. We will also need the area of a triangle formula later on for an example that we're going to do. And notice at the top here, it says that we want to round our answer to the nearest hundredths place. So how do we solve the problem? To start with, we need to find the area of the entire blue rectangle as if it didn't have any holes cut in it. We will use the area of a rectangle equals base times height, and the area of this rectangle will be its base, which is 6.21 centimeters, multiplied by its height, which is 4.54 centimeters. And when we multiply those two numbers together, our answer is 28.1934. And then our units, because we're finding area, centimeters squared. And so that's the area of the blue rectangle before four circles were cut out of it. So if we just want to find the area of the blue part that's left after the four circles are removed, our next step is to find the area of one of the circles. So we're going to use the area formula. And so we have the area is equal to pi times 1.18 squared. And when we put that in on our calculator, our answer comes out to 1.3924 pi centimeters squared. And remember, even though my writing just went across the other circle, that is only the area of one circle. Okay, one thing about your calculator, if you're using the Casio FX 300 ES Plus and you just type in pi times 1.18 squared, the answer that you're going to get out is a long decimal, 4.374353611. Since I knew I was going to have to recopy that decimal down several times to finish this problem, I decided not to type it in all in one step. So I got my answer, 1.3924 pi, by just doing 1.18 to the second power, and that came out to 1.3924, and then I didn't include my pi in the answer. And the reason I did that again is I know I'm going to have to recopy that number over and over again, so I wanted to use a shorter decimal without rounding off. And so that's how I got 1.3924 pi as the answer for the area of one circle. Since someone cut four circular holes in our blue rectangle, we're going to need to take our 28.1934, the area of the entire rectangle, and subtract off 1.3924 pi, the area of one circle, but we're going to subtract that off 4 times because we have 4 circular holes in our rectangle. Since each circle has an area of 1.3924 pi, I took every circle and underneath it, notice it has the area of that one circle, but in order to type it in my calculator more easily, what I did was I took 1.3924 pi, and down here I showed what it would look like if you multiplied that by 4. And that's what I'm going to type into my calculator. So on my calculator screen, what I'm going to have written down is this. I'm going to type in 28.1934 minus, and then I'm going to have 4 times 1.3924 pi, and then I'm going to press the equals button, and that will give me the answer. When I press equals, my calculator screen reads 10.69598556, and in the directions it says to round to the nearest hundredths place, so that's going to be that much of the number, but you can see that the 5 is going to bump the 9 up to a 10. So when I round off to the nearest hundredth on this problem, my area will be 10.70 centimeters squared. And that is the area of the blue part of this picture up here. So when you take the big rectangle and subtract out the 4 holes, the blue part that's left over will have an area of 10.70 centimeters squared. Now try this one on your own. Find the area of the blue shaded region. Here's another one to try on your own. Find the area of the blue shaded region. This one's a little different, but you can do it on your own. Find the area of the blue region. On this problem, I'm going to give you one small hint to get you going, just so you can remember how to find the area of a triangle like the one that has made a hole in the blue circle. So this triangle has a base of 1.21 centimeters, and this triangle has a height of 1.03 centimeters. So just to refresh your memory, if you want to find the area of that triangle, the area is 1/2 times the base times the height. So the area will be 1/2 times 1.21 times the height, which is 1.03. And when you type that into your calculator, you will know the area of one of the holes that's in the shape of a triangle in the circle. Now, finish the rest of the problem yourself. Find the area of the blue shaded region. This is the last problem. Find the area of the blue shaded region.